The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. In a world filled with turbulence and unpredictability, maintaining inner peace can feel like an elusive goal. Imagine a life where external events no longer disturb your tranquility, where your responses remain calm and controlled, despite the chaos around you. Today, we embark on a journey through 10 profound Stoic principles from Epictetus that can transform your approach to life's challenges. These timeless strategies will help you cultivate unshakable inner strength and serenity, empowering you to navigate life's storms with grace. Prepare to delve into the heart of Stoic wisdom and discover how to master your mind and emotions, ensuring nothing can affect you deeply. Let's explore these principles together and forge a path to enduring tranquility. 1. Understanding the dichotomy of control illustration. Picture a man standing at the edge of a vast desert. The relentless wind shapes the dunes, creating patterns that he cannot alter. He focuses on his own path, choosing each step with deliberate care, understanding that his journey depends not on changing the desert, but on how he navigates it. Explanation. The dichotomy of control is a fundamental Stoic concept that divides life into what is within our control and what is not. By recognizing this distinction, we can conserve our energy and maintain our peace of mind, avoiding the frustration that comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. Attributes. Individuals who fail to grasp this dichotomy often become entangled in futile struggles. They might obsess over uncontrollable factors like public opinion or external events, leading to unnecessary stress and conflict. Their lives become a relentless battle against forces beyond their reach. Impact. Investing emotional and mental energy in what lies outside our control leads to frustration and inner turmoil. Our well-being becomes dependent on unpredictable external factors, which undermines our ability to maintain steady inner peace. Strategies. Embrace the practice of focusing solely on what is within your control. When faced with a challenge, identify the aspects you can influence, your thoughts, responses, and actions. Practice letting go of what you cannot change. Epictetus famously said, "It is not events that disturb us, but our interpretation of them." By applying this principle, we liberate ourselves from the tyranny of uncontrollable factors and anchor ourselves in a state of enduring tranquility. Expanded insight. Deeply understanding this principle helps cultivate inner freedom. It's not about passive acceptance, but about actively choosing how we respond to life's challenges. We can develop a proactive mindset that focuses on constructive actions and thoughtful responses rather than futile resistance. This shift in perspective not only empowers us, but also provides a solid foundation for lasting peace. Cultivating inner resilience. Illustration. Imagine a sturdy oak tree weathering a powerful storm. Its branches sway and bend under the force of the wind, but its roots remain deeply anchored in the earth. The storm may rage, but the tree stands firm, resilient against the tempest's fury. Explanation. Inner resilience is the ability to withstand and adapt to life's adversities without losing one's composure. It's a quality that allows us to remain steadfast and composed, regardless of external pressures or difficulties. Attributes. Those lacking inner resilience are easily shaken by setbacks and challenges. They might display signs of stress, frustration, and despair when confronted with adversity, revealing their vulnerability to external disturbances. Their responses may be characterized by panic or defeatism, undermining their ability to cope effectively. Impact. A lack of resilience results in frequent emotional upheaval and a weakened sense of self. When we crumble under pressure, we relinquish our control and surrender to chaos, allowing external events to dictate our emotional state. Strategies. Build resilience through self-discipline and mental fortitude. Engage in regular self-reflection and practice mindfulness to strengthen your inner core. View challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By reframing obstacles as opportunities, we cultivate resilience and transform adversity into a catalyst for personal development. Expanded insight. Resilience involves more than just surviving difficulties. It's about using them as opportunities to grow and evolve. By nurturing our inner strength, we learn to weather storms with grace and resolve, emerging stronger and more capable. This resilient mindset becomes a cornerstone of our Stoic practice, guiding us through life's inevitable trials with unshakable poise. 3. Embracing impermanence. Illustration. Picture a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. With each stroke, the block transforms into a form that reflects the sculptor's vision. Though the marble is reshaped, it remains a part of the sculptor's artistry, demonstrating the constant flux of creation. Explanation. Embracing impermanence involves recognizing that all things, emotions, circumstances, and even our own lives, are in a constant state of flux. Accepting this reality enables us to navigate change with equanimity and grace. Attributes. Those who struggle with impermanence often resist change, clinging to the past or fearing the future. They may become anxious or distressed when faced with inevitable transitions or losses, exhibiting a reluctance to adapt to new circumstances. Impact. Resistance to change creates internal conflict and fosters dissatisfaction. By opposing the natural flow of life, we perpetuate our own suffering and hinder our ability to adapt and thrive in changing conditions. Strategies. Develop an appreciation for the transient nature of life. Practice letting go of attachments and focus on the present moment. Cultivate a mindset that welcomes change as a natural and necessary part of existence. Epictetus advises, "What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee." This perspective encourages us to embrace change and adapt fluidly, aligning ourselves with the natural rhythms of life. Expanded insight. Embracing impermanence helps us live more fully in the present. By releasing our grip on the past and future, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. This acceptance allows us to engage deeply with the here and now, cultivating a sense of peace and liberation. Embracing change becomes a source of strength and adaptability, enriching our experience of life. 4. Rejecting external validation. Illustration. Envision a grand statue standing resolutely in a bustling plaza. Despite the myriad reactions of onlookers, admiration, indifference, or disdain, the statue remains unchanged, its worth inherent and unaltered by external opinions. Explanation. Rejecting external validation involves placing less importance on the opinions and approval of others. True contentment and self-worth arise from within, independent of external accolades or criticisms. Attributes. Individuals seeking external validation are often driven by a need for recognition and approval. They might be highly sensitive to praise and criticism, allowing these external judgments to influence their self-esteem and happiness. This constant need for validation can lead to emotional instability and dependence on others' opinions. Impact. Reliance on external validation creates a fragile foundation for self-worth. Our sense of value becomes contingent on the fluctuating opinions of others, leading to a volatile self-image and diminished inner peace. Strategies. Cultivate self-awareness and self-acceptance. Focus on your personal values and goals rather than seeking external approval. Develop a strong sense of self that is independent of others' opinions. As Seneca observed, "He who is brave is free." By fostering self-reliance, we reinforce our inner strength and stability, reducing our dependence on external validation. Expanded insight. By rejecting external validation, we reclaim our power and autonomy. Our self-worth becomes rooted in our own values and principles, not in the ephemeral judgments of others. This internal validation fosters a deeper sense of self-respect and stability, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with unwavering confidence and self-assurance. 5. Maintaining perspective. Illustration. Visualize a vast ocean viewed from the summit of a high cliff. The ocean's endless expanse dwarfs any single wave, highlighting the relative insignificance of individual waves against the backdrop of the boundless sea. Explanation. Maintaining perspective involves recognizing the relative significance of our problems in the broader context of life. This awareness helps alleviate stress and anxiety by placing challenges in their proper context, preventing us from being overwhelmed by immediate concerns. Attributes. Individuals lacking perspective may magnify their problems, viewing them as insurmountable obstacles. They become consumed by immediate worries, losing sight of the larger picture and the transient nature of their difficulties. Impact. Without perspective, we risk becoming overwhelmed by life's minutiae, distorting our view of what truly matters. This narrow focus can lead to disproportionate stress and hinder our ability to cope effectively with challenges. Strategies. Regularly step back to assess the true scale of your challenges. Reflect on past experiences and consider the impermanence of current difficulties. Practice gratitude and mindfulness to maintain a balanced view of your circumstances. Epictetus wisely advised, "It is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretations of them." By adjusting our perspective, we cultivate resilience and clarity, ensuring a more measured and composed response to life's ups and downs. Expanded insight. Maintaining perspective enriches our understanding of life's challenges and triumphs. By recognizing the relative significance of our problems, we foster resilience and clarity. This broader view allows us to approach difficulties with calmness and rationality, ensuring that we do not lose ourselves in the minor upheavals of daily life. 6. Practicing emotional detachment. Illustration. Picture a serene lake reflecting the sky's changing hues. Despite the varying clouds and shifting light, the lake's surface remains calm, unaffected by the external changes above. Explanation. Emotional detachment involves maintaining a healthy distance from our emotions, allowing us to observe and manage them without being overwhelmed. This practice helps us respond to situations with greater clarity and control. Attributes. Those struggling with emotional detachment may find themselves overwhelmed by intense emotions, allowing their feelings to dictate their actions and decisions. They might exhibit signs of emotional volatility and impulsivity, struggling to maintain composure under stress. Impact. Emotional entanglement leads to reactive and often irrational responses, compromising our ability to think and act clearly. By being controlled by our emotions, we risk making decisions that are driven by temporary feelings rather than rational thought. Strategies. Develop mindfulness and self-awareness to recognize and manage your emotions. Practice techniques such as deep breathing and meditation to cultivate emotional balance. Seneca's advice, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," reminds us that emotional detachment allows us to observe and understand our feelings without being dominated by them. This practice enhances our ability to respond thoughtfully and calmly to life's challenges. Expanded insight. Emotional detachment is not about suppressing feelings, but about achieving a balanced and objective view of them. By observing our emotions without becoming consumed by them, we maintain greater control and clarity. This emotional balance empowers us to respond to life's challenges with composure and wisdom, fostering a more stable and resilient inner life. 7. Practicing virtue as a guiding principle. Illustration. Visualize a skilled artisan crafting a beautiful piece of art. The artisan's commitment to excellence and integrity is reflected in every detail, creating a masterpiece that stands as a testament to their dedication and virtue. Explanation. Practicing virtue involves adhering to moral and ethical principles in our daily actions. Virtue serves as a guiding principle, helping us make decisions that align with our values and contribute to a meaningful and honorable life. Attributes. Individuals who neglect virtue may act out of selfishness or dishonesty, compromising their integrity and ethical standards. Their actions may be driven by personal gain or short-term gratification rather than long-term principles. Impact. Abandoning virtue undermines our sense of self-respect and moral clarity. Without a guiding principle, our decisions and actions become erratic and inconsistent, leading to inner conflict and dissatisfaction. Strategies. Define your core values and principles and let them guide your actions and decisions. Strive to embody virtues such as honesty, courage, and compassion in all aspects of your life. As Marcus Aurelius noted, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. By practicing virtue, we create a life of integrity and purpose, aligned with our deepest values and principles. Expanded insight. Practicing virtue provides a foundation for ethical and meaningful living. By aligning our actions with our core values, we foster a sense of inner harmony and fulfillment. Virtue becomes a guiding light, ensuring that our decisions and behaviors reflect our highest ideals and contribute to a life of purpose and dignity. Accepting fate with grace. Illustration. Imagine a leaf drifting gently down a stream. It moves with the current, accepting its course without resistance, allowing the flow of the water to guide its journey. Explanation. Accepting fate with grace involves embracing the natural course of events and relinquishing resistance to what we cannot change. By accepting our circumstances with equanimity, we find peace and tranquility in the face of life's unpredictabilities. Attributes. Those who struggle with acceptance may resist their circumstances, engaging in futile struggles against fate. They might exhibit frustration or resentment towards life's challenges, unable to find peace in the face of adversity. Impact. Resistance to fate leads to internal conflict and suffering. By opposing the natural flow of events, we hinder our ability to adapt and find contentment in our circumstances. Strategies. Practice acceptance by focusing on what you can control and releasing attachment to the rest. Embrace the uncertainty of life and find peace in accepting the present moment as it is. Epictetus famously said, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have." By accepting fate gracefully, we align ourselves with the natural order of things and cultivate inner tranquility. Expanded insight. Accepting fate with grace involves recognizing the limits of our control and embracing life's uncertainties. By releasing resistance and finding peace in acceptance, we cultivate resilience and serenity. This grace enables us to navigate life's fluctuations with poise and acceptance, fostering a deep sense of inner calm and harmony. 9. Focusing on self-improvement. Illustration. Picture a gardener tending to a delicate plant. With each day, the gardener nurtures the plant, adjusting the soil and watering it carefully. The plant's growth reflects the gardener's dedication and effort, illustrating the importance of continuous care and improvement. Explanation. Focusing on self-improvement involves dedicating ourselves to personal growth and development. By continually striving to better ourselves, we align our actions with our values and work towards becoming the best version of ourselves. Attributes. Those who neglect self-improvement may become stagnant, failing to evolve or address their personal shortcomings. They might exhibit complacency or resistance to change, hindering their growth and development. Impact. Lack of self-improvement limits our potential and diminishes our sense of fulfillment. By failing to grow and develop, we miss out on opportunities for personal and professional advancement, resulting in a stagnant and unfulfilled life. Strategies. Set clear goals for personal growth and engage in regular self-assessment. Pursue opportunities for learning and development and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. As Seneca observed, the greatest wealth is to live content with little. By focusing on self-improvement, we enhance our capabilities and cultivate a sense of purpose and achievement. Expanded insight. Self-improvement is a lifelong journey that requires dedication and effort. By continually striving to better ourselves, we unlock our potential and create a more meaningful and fulfilling life. This commitment to growth fosters a sense of purpose and satisfaction, guiding us towards our highest aspirations and goals. 10. Cultivating a sense of purpose. Illustration. Visualize a sailor navigating by the stars. Despite the shifting tides and unpredictable weather, the sailor's focus remains on the guiding constellations, providing direction and purpose to their journey. Explanation. Cultivating a sense of purpose involves identifying and pursuing meaningful goals that align with our values and passions. A clear sense of purpose provides direction and motivation, guiding us through challenges and uncertainties. Attributes. Those without a sense of purpose may feel aimless or directionless, struggling to find meaning in their actions and decisions. They might experience a lack of motivation or fulfillment, resulting in a sense of emptiness or dissatisfaction. Impact. Absence of purpose leads to a lack of direction and motivation. Without a guiding vision, we risk drifting through life aimlessly, missing out on opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Strategies. Reflect on your core values and passions to identify meaningful goals. Set clear intentions and pursue activities that align with your sense of purpose. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By cultivating a sense of purpose, we infuse our lives with meaning and direction, guiding us towards our highest aspirations and deepest fulfillment. Expanded insight. Cultivating a sense of purpose is essential for a fulfilling and meaningful life. By aligning our actions with our values and passions, we create a sense of direction and motivation that propels us forward. This purpose becomes a guiding force, helping us navigate challenges and achieve our aspirations with clarity and determination. Conclusion. By embracing these 10 Stoic principles, we unlock the keys to mastering our emotions and responses. The teachings of Epictetus offer us a roadmap to inner peace and resilience, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. As we apply these principles, we cultivate a profound sense of control and serenity, ensuring that nothing can disturb our inner harmony. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Together, let us master our minds and emotions, forging a path to enduring tranquility and fulfillment. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius.